just a place for the overload, call Jessup Premium Storage at 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jessup Premium Storage units are indoors, climate controlled, and they have 24-hour surveillance and on-site management. You have 24-hour, 7-day-a-week access to your unit. Sizes range from 5x5 to 10x25. They also have outside covered and uncovered spaces available for vehicles, boats, trailers, and RVs. Jessup Premium Storage on the Waycross Highway in Jessup. Murphy's Builder Supply is where you need to go for all your home improvement projects and hardware needs. They've been serving folks in this area since 1946. Murphy's offers some products and services that you may not know about. They now sell ammunition, both bullets and shells. Murphy's also sells personalized tags for dog collars. They build customized screens for windows and doors. Murphy's can rekey locks, and of course they can make keys. They cut glass for windows, plus Murphy's has monthly doorbuster specials. Check their Facebook page to see what's on sale. Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Andrew Cuneo here. It's summertime in South Georgia, and the only thing hotter than being outside is the hot deals at Mike Birch Ford. With up to $12,000 off new F-150s, there's no better time than now to purchase the truck of your dreams. So stop the search and call Mike Birch Ford today. Andrew Cuneo here. It's summertime in South Georgia, and the only thing hotter than being outside is the hot deals at Mike Birch Ford. With up to $12,000 off new F-150s, there's no better time than now to purchase the truck of your dreams. So stop the search and call Mike Birch Ford today.
WIFO-FM Jessup at 7:58. It's time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birchford and Blackshear, Jessup Premium Storage, and Murphy Builder Supply.
Good morning, Jonathan. How you doing today?
Just fine, Bob.
When you signing your bonus?
I've got the check right in front of me.
Okay, that's good. Is it $20 million?
It's $2.58.
Okay. Maybe you can get a breakfast.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. We've been telling you about the big event tomorrow night in Scriven, Georgia. Mayor Jason Weaver has decided to host a dinner for all county government elected officials, and not only locally but statewide as well. And we've got him in the studio to talk about how this event came about and what the purpose is. And, Jason, always good to see you. Appreciate you being here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Tell us about the event tomorrow night. What all do you expect is going to take place?
Well, we sat down when I was at conference, myself and Commissioner Harris from Jessup was talking and said, we know we need to do something to get everybody together, because to move forward in our county as a whole, we want all three entities to work, strong together. We're all four, actually, counting the county. And that was one of the platforms I ran on, and it's been 7 months, almost 8, so it's time to get the ball rolling.
So it's going to take place tomorrow night at the Scriven Community Center, is that correct?
That's correct, on Bill Royal Street, right by the ball field.
Low Country Bowl. So
yes, sir.
All the officials have been invited?
All of them.
What's the response? I know when you sent out the invitation, it had RSVP, so what's the response? Are you looking for a big crowd?
We're looking for a huge crowd. We've only had just a couple that can attend. Bill Werkheiser is actually sent an email and said that he would love to be there, but he's going to be in St. Louis at a conference, so he can't make it. Yesterday morning, it's ironic, but yesterday, Election Day, I received a personal message from Brian Kemp himself and said that he wasn't going to be able to make it, and I figured Brian probably wouldn't. He had a lot going on this week, but we wanted to reach that invite to him. However, his office, the Secretary of State's office, will be there. He will have, I think he told me Josh Hildebrandt, a bunch of people around here knows Josh. Josh will be there from Secretary Kemp's office. And Commissioner Mark Williams called me last night and said he would love to be there, but he can't make it. And that's about the only three, elected officials. Well, Mark's not really elected, I guess, but officials that aren't going to be able to make it. A couple of locals are going to be running a little bit behind and going to do everything they can to get there.
Yeah, I know they got a hospital authority meeting that night, but I think they're coming after that meeting takes place.
That's right. Mr. Joe told me he would get them out of there in time.
So again, when they meet, I know there's going to be a dinner involved, but is there going to be discussion? Or what's the purpose? How are you going to try to?
We're going to run this first one basically as casual discussion. I'll probably say a few things at the beginning about the mission. We just want everybody to work together and have a great working relationship, because a lot of people don't realize, and some do, that when small towns like Scriven and Odom, when things happen, we don't have another, I'll take, for instance, a trash truck. If a trash truck goes down in Scriven, we don't have another trash truck. City of Jessup has a couple of them. We pick up the phone and we call Mike Deal, and within minutes, there's a trash truck in Scriven picking up the trash. And that's the bond that we have a great bond, but we want that bond throughout the entire county with Scriven, Odom, Jessup, and Wayne County, because to make this Wayne County a better place to live and play, we all got to work together.
So again, it takes place tomorrow night. Invitations have been sent out. Again, the response you said has been good. So looking forward to it. So you intend to have these on a quarterly basis. Is that correct?
I do. Commissioner Harris and myself had talked a little bit, and we doing the first one in Scriven. Maybe the next one takes place in Odom. Maybe after that, it goes to Jessup, and then Wayne County. Which, I mean, we're all Wayne County, but in Wayne County. And let's just see where this new vision takes us. I mean, I think it's a great step in the right direction.
So you think it's just going to rotate to different? So each city, each government agency will pick up the torch and have one quarterly.
That's the
hope.
Right. That's the hope.
I said they talk about this all the time. Sometimes they do. For sometimes it seems to go well, and then all of a sudden it seems to just drop, and then all of a sudden they seem to pick it back up. So
well, I got a little fire under me, and I hope that and all these other guys that I've talked to have too. Everyone I've spoken to really wants this to work. I mean, all these elected officials, unbeknownst to what you may hear, personally they want this working relationship between every entity. I mean, we've invited the school. We invited school board. We've invited IDA director. My goal behind that is, Dale and them, they're going to come down 84 tomorrow. If they see something, a piece of property down 84, and in 4 weeks they get a phone call of this business that wants to come, and they're looking for something suitable. Oh, I remember I went to Scriven the other day, and that piece of property was right there. Or I went to Odom the other day, and I saw that building on the left. That's the goal and the mission.
Well, again, it all takes place tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And again, Bill Workheiser emails he can't make it, but I think Stephen Meeks is going to be there.
Stephen Meeks is going to be there. Blake Tillery is going to be there.
So it's good to have the state representatives there as well.
Is possibly going to be there, and the guys from all the state officials, Blazevich, Sonny Perdue's guy, Sam Tord, not Sonny Perdue, David Perdue. I'm sorry, Sam, Hildebrandt from Secretary Kemp's office. So we're going to have the right people there to help, to help our community and our county moving forward.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to it tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Again, it takes place at the Scriven Community Center. Who's providing the food? How's that working?
The city, on our promotional and advertising, Chris Harris, and he's got together, and we've got a group together that's going to provide the food. My brother is actually doing the cooking, my brother and my stepdad, and I think Alan Volskay is helping my brother, Mr. Allen from Georgia Power. So we're excited. We got our local restaurant involved. As you know, we only have one full sit-down restaurant. We have the Friendly Express, but they're going to come down and they're going to serve, and they're going to make it, put their woman's touch on it, and it's a great outreach for them, being the only restaurant in town.
Well, again, for years the people always go to Scriven for the fireworks. This past year seemed to be a huge crowd. Just want to talk about that. Herschel Harris talked about he went to the island after the fireworks in Scriven and said that they don't compare the ones in Scriven, Georgia. So, but not only did you have the fireworks show, but you had the band Second Chance there, put on a good show. Corky's Karate had all the, I know the weather kind of dampened it a little bit, but it didn't really seem to dampen the crowd because the crowd was tremendous in Scriven that day.
It was. Man, what an event. It's one of them things, the next day you just sit back and smile, and you get messages from people saying, some that really touch you, the people that's been there 60 years and longer, send you a message and tell you that they haven't seen a Fourth, that well, and the crowd the whole time they've been there. And it's just a testament to the new vision and the people buying in, our community buying in, and the outreach and the advertising, and from A to Z. Everything worked out. We did have a downpour around 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock that we had worked to put a top over the stage for a whole day the day before, and Mother Nature decided we didn't need that top. So around 3:30 or 4, she went ahead and took it off for us, and everything downpoured. And man, it had Chief Hargrove was in rare form because everything was getting wet, and we was trying to cover it, but the Lord shined, and everything pulled back together. Buddy Carter actually was there during the rainstorm, and after it was over, he walked through and met all the vendors and people, and then he had to go. But the time that corkies hit the floor, the people started coming in, and it was just unbelievable response, and the band was just the final touch. And then what a wonderful firework display that Brent Fisher from Falcon Fireworks and Daniel and Royal and Rance Boyette put on. We actually found we had no clue that our clerk Barbara videoed the entire show. So we're putting together a little video with some music behind it, and to be able to showcase it all for the next upcoming year.
Tremendous crowd again. A lot of people there. Like I said, it was just a great event, all day event. Kids really enjoyed it. Everywhere I looked, kids were climbing that rock wall, having a great time. Another thing going on, being the buses around town, you went out and made a video. Tell us about that, how it came about, and getting a lot of hits and just trying to promote the city of Scriven.
Yeah, we're the vision behind this thing. Most people have seen this, all these police videos of this lip sync challenge going on nationwide, and the vision behind it was, how can I? This is just how my brain thinks in my generation. How can I promote my city of 800 people on a national level? So I was sitting there with my 10-year-old, 9-year-old little girl, because Reagan's gone to college. She actually comes home today. Tonight she'll be home, thank the Lord. I ain't seen her in over a month. But I told my wife, I said, you know what, I'm going to make one of those videos. And she, as she does, tries to keep me level-headed, said, you're crazy. You don't need, what are you thinking? And I said, well, I'm not. That's what makes me so different. And so I decided, I called my buddy Ken Widener, and because he's all into that technology and drone stuff, and I said, hey, I got a crazy idea. What do you think? He said, I'll be over there in 30 minutes. Well, he come over, and we rode around the city that afternoon. I think it was like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and we took video just driving the streets with the drone, and we went out to the field, to Uncle Franklin's tobacco field. I actually went out and met Stephen and and thought about flying under where the tobacco barns were, and he said, hey, they're picking tobacco over at the tire farm. I said, man, that'd be awesome. We'll be able to fly that drone right up behind the picker, the combine, see it actually happening. So we did, and then we went out to the Nolan farm and flew down theirs, and I chose the song Small Town USA and put it together, and man, that thing, this morning, I got a message this morning, there's 24,600 and some odd views on it already, and just the outpour and the outreach of, it's brought people that I've never heard of that lived here and raised their families here and moved away, and I've got messages from people crying their eyes out. The first person I showed it to was my daughter at college. I sent it to her before we released it. And I told her, I said, I want to show you something, but as most teenagers, I said, you can't say anything about this until it comes out. So I sent it to her, and she sent me a message back that said, Dad, I need to come home right now. So that's the message, the concept I've got from everybody is, I miss home. What a wonderful tribute to Scriven. But my thinking behind it and my goal has been reached. I've had 24,600 people that have taken a 3-minute and 30-second tour of the city of Scriven. So I can only think, wow, what will 4th of July next year be like? People may want to come. Something's going on down there. Let's go see what's going on in that city.
If somebody wants to see the video, how they go about doing that?
The video is on it's not on YouTube because I'm not that technologically smart, but it is on our Facebook page, The City of Scriven, and it's on my personal Facebook page, Jason Weaver, and it's Small Town USA. Harry Thompson, Emmylou messaged me last night and said that they're expecting a full rendition at the 20th annual Willie Todd Memorial Rodeo this year. So I don't. And then a bunch of people has chimed in. You know, you can't back down from a challenge, Mayor, and I never have and never will. So,
well, again, congrats on the video. But again, tomorrow night, looking forward to the event. Talk about that again. It's a community-wide, not a community-wide event. It's an event in Scriven for the elected officials in the county.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're thankful. We're blessed. We're thankful to move our city and the cities in our county in the right direction. I think this is something very, very, very needed. It's close to me. I personally have a great working relationship with each entity, and I want all 5 guys on our boards need to have those great working relationships together.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to the event tomorrow night and probably possibly get some comments from some people attending. So look forward to the event, look forward to the meal, and again, appreciate you coming in and promoting the event.
Yeah, thank you so much. One thing I was going to say, Bob, real quick about the video. I did take one flack yesterday from someone asked on the video if city funds were used to make this video. And I just want to be straight up and clear. No, a 10-year-old little girl and a 9-year-old little girl made this video, and that happened to be my children late one afternoon. And then Widener is one of my best friends, and he put it together. So there's no fees. And I mean, there's always going to be that one, but there's no fees in putting something like this together. This was just a fun event, and 24,599 people have thought it was great.
Okay. Well, again, if you want to check out the video, again, you go to the Scriven website. Check it
the
out.
City of Scriven Facebook page, or Jason Weaver, or it's had 900 and something shares. So I mean, you can find it all over. I mean, and Ralph Hickox has shared it. All the city hall, City of Jessup shared it. And you know, because the funny part of it is at the end of the video, I challenged Mayor David Earl Keefe and Mayor Brian Nipper and my police chief in Scriven, Mike Hargrove, to let's see what your cities can do. I mean, let's showcase Jessup. Let's make this thing go real crazy and use these little fun videos for a goal.
Right. Like I said, I looked at the video. I called you. I said the only critique I had, you should have had some footage of the Scriven City fireworks and had the fireworks at the end.
I know. I called Widener yesterday. He's like, dude, I can't believe that it's the first time I've ever put a video together and there's 24,000 views on it. I said, yeah. I said, but listen, my news guy called yesterday. He said, uh-oh, what's the world? I said, well, he said we did something wrong. He said, what's that? I said, he said we should have had the fireworks at the end. He said, well, I didn't have that footage. I said, I told you I had all 22 minutes of that video.
I mean, it was an excellent video put together. I said it was just, done well. But like I said, I thought, where's the fireworks? Because I think when I think of Scriven, I think fireworks. So.
Man, I tell you, it was fun. Bob, it's been hilarious because, I've had people messaging saying they didn't know I could sing like that. Well, I didn't either. I mean,
it's hard to lip sync, isn't it?
That's harder than most people think. You don't think it ain't? Go make you a video and then give it to somebody to put the music behind it, because they got to try to put your mouth right at the right time.
There you go. Okay, Jason, we'll look forward to the event tomorrow night. Again, congrats on the video. Hopefully more people will view it. And like I said, it's just a good way to promote the city of Scriven. I think
it is. I mean, WTOC posted it. I mean, it's been great.
Okay, we'll be back with more of the Butch and Bob Show after this.
Jessup Premium Storage, 1455 South 1st Street is Jessup's best place to store your valuables. Whether it's furniture between moves or just a place for the overload, call Jessup Premium Storage at 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jessup Premium Storage units are indoors, climate controlled, and they have 24-hour surveillance and on-site management. You have 24-hour, 7-day-a-week access to your unit. Sizes range from 5x5 to 10x25. They also have outside covered and uncovered spaces available for vehicles, boats, trailers, and RVs. Jessup Premium Storage on the Waycross Highway in Jessup. Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Stop creditor harassment today. Stop the worry of a pending repossession, garnishment, or foreclosure. Contact the Bankruptcy Group, Attorney R. Flake Cabinet, for an experienced assessment of your financial situation. They have locations in Brunswick, Hazelhurst, and now Jessup. They are a debt relief agency. They help people file for bankruptcy relief. Call the office at 912-375-5620. 375-5620 to set up your free consultation. Let the Bankruptcy Group do the worrying for you. Now serving Jessup.
Smart Physical Therapy in Jessup has moved. They're now located at 360 Peachtree Street next door to Wayne Family Practice. Smart Physical Therapy specializes in manual therapy to reduce pain in your joints, as well as advanced strengthening for surgical and non-surgical conditions. Among other manual therapy treatments, they also offer dry needling. If you have any questions, call or come by anytime. Smart Physical Therapy offers free consultations. When you're in the need for therapy, see Garrett Pye or Nick Childs at Smart Physical Therapy. Give them a call at 559-2071. 559-2071, or go by and see them in their new office at 360 Peachtree Street across the street from Dr. Spinola and Dr. Hendricks. They're next door to Wayne Family Practice behind the Jessup Hospital. And remember, it's your choice on where you want to have therapy. Choose Smart Physical Therapy in Jessup. Call them at 559-2071. 559-2071. Smart Physical Therapy, 360 Peachtree Street in Jessup.
Summer's here. Are you ready? At First Franklin Financial, we can help make this your best summer ever. Spruce up that old car, make your home shine, or take that family vacation you've always dreamed about. Whatever you've dreamed about, we can help make it happen with loans for any need, large or small. Just stop by and see the friendly Franklin folks at 1074 North Macon Street. We're located in the plaza next to Walmart, or give us a call at 912-427-4237, 427-4237. That's 427-4237. Apply online at www.1ffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial Corporation, NMLSR number 141654. Georgia Residential Mortgage License Number 5656.
8:19 here at WIFO-FM Big Dog Country on this Wednesday morning, 25th day of July, as school's cranking up, getting ready for fall sports as well. Football, softball, cross
country. Yep. Back to school will be here before you know it.
Is volleyball a fall sport, or is that a winter sport?
I think it's, I don't think it's, well, I take it back. It probably is in the fall because Kayla was the volleyball coach and the basketball coach. They didn't come play, so it must be. So volleyball should be cranking up as well.
Are they going to start wrestling this year?
Yeah, wrestling's a winter sport, yeah. It'll be in the wintertime. So
that's good.
We want to remind people, we've got more guests coming up this week on the Butch and Bob Show. Tomorrow, Randy Trapnell's going to be in. Again, that summer feed program goes all the way to the 31st of July, but it's been a tremendous program, a massive undertaking, just 33 locations in Wayne County. She's going to come in and talk about that program and how successful it's been and how many kids are being served in the Wayne County area. And then on Friday, we got the new chief deputy coming in, Donnie Ray. Saw him last night down there at the courthouse or the probate office with the election results and asked him to come in. Hopefully he can bring the sheriff with him. So he's the sheriff's new chief deputy. So he'll be in on Friday's Butch and Bob Show. So those are the guests lined up for the rest of the week. And again, I'm sure we'll be able to get Brian Kemp lined up one day next week about the big victory. Again, I mean, what seemed to be a very close race turned into a blowout. Yeah, I mean, 70%.
Now in the lieutenant governor's race, that was where.
Still, the official winner has really not been declared yet. I mean, it looks like Duncan is the winner, but with it being as close as it is, I'm sure they're going to ask for a recount of those votes.
Is it less than 2% or is it
1%? I think it's. I'm not sure, but I know it's close. I mean,
I know 50-49.
I mean, when I finally went to bed last night, it had 50-50, but this morning AJC's reporting that it's Jeff Duncan's by a couple 100,000 votes. Let me see the exact totals they had. The AJC reported this morning. They've got Jeff Duncan at 50.2%, Schaefer 49.8%. They've got Duncan with 279,226 votes, and Schaefer 277,496 votes for 49.8%. That's what the AJC's reports today, saying that all 100% of the votes are counted. But with it being that close,
so what's that, about 140,000 votes? I'm trying to look at your numbers.
No,
are upside down.
279, 277. That's less than 20. That's less than 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 votes. Yeah. That's why you got to vote.
That's why I say it's like the third district race.
I mean, the saddest thing is to look at Wayne County's vote total. You know, with 17% of the people that are registered to vote taking the time to vote. I mean, that's just. And then when that first precinct came in on the District 3 County Commissioners race with just 2 votes separating the 2 candidates, 164 to 162. It reminisced of that joke years ago when that sheriff lost by 2 votes, and his 3 friends says, "Well, we went fishing. We thought you had it in the bag. If we would have went and voted, you would have won by 1."
That's happened before. There have been cases though in you hear in the news occasionally. There was a mayor race somewhere where nobody got any votes. The candidates didn't even go and vote for themselves.
Didn't vote for themselves.
So no votes, and then there was a case where you had a tie, and they high card won the election. I don't know if that's how they came up with that. But that was the tiebreaker, high card. So strange things can happen in elections. So you have to get out there and exercise your right to vote.
Wayne County can understand there's only one contested race at a runoff district, but statewide you had the race for Republican nomination for governor, secretary of state, and lieutenant governor, and still less than 20% of the statewide vote turned out. So just don't understand where all these people are. I guess they're all on vacation.
Like me, permanent vacation.
Maybe they're disguised as empty seats in Miami. Watching a baseball game. I don't know.
Oh, man. That was a pounding yesterday.
Yeah, what happened? Like I said, Julio just had a bad day. And the other Julio, that's the big news at the Falcon camp. Julio Jones wants a contract extension. He just signed a new contract just last year, but now he wants a new contract, and he's not showing up for camp, and now the Falcons have decided whether or not they're going to fine him. They can fine him $40,000 a day. Arthur Blank, the owner, said he's staying out of it. He's going to let the GM handle the negotiations, but he says that Julio will have to play on the contract that he signed last year. He signed a 3-year deal last year for a lot of money, but apparently he's upset because some other receivers got bigger contracts, so he wants to renegotiate his deal. He probably wants a signing bonus. That's probably what it's all about. I wonder what his signing bonus was when he signed his contract.
They talked about that. You should, if you can get it renegotiated, more power to you. But any contract can be broken.
That's the thing. But the guaranteed money is what they're looking for, because that's guaranteed. I mean, like Todd Gurley, $45 million of his $60 million is guaranteed money. So that's a pretty good contract.
I see Mrs. Rozier has arrived in the office. Did you hear about that?
About the wedding?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Down at the beach.
Yeah.
So.
Well, congratulations.
Does she want everybody to know?
Well, she already posted it on Facebook, so
Okay.
So it's common knowledge.
There you go.
Congratulations to her. 8:25. Anything else we need to go over this morning?
Like I said, Braves are off today. They got the Dodgers coming in this weekend. A lot of good seats available in Atlanta, but that's a big series for the Braves. But hopefully the Braves can hang in here. I said the month of August, they call it the Dog Days of August. Hopefully they can survive the Dog Days of August and get in that pennant race in September. But exciting times right now for the Braves. Like I said, all the camps in the NFL open up this week. Jaguars open up today. They got the first practice open up to the public today. So Jaguars looking for a big season. Again, played for the championship game last year. One game away from the Super Bowl. Super Bowl's in Atlanta. It'd be nice to see maybe Jacksonville, Atlanta in the Super Bowl. What do you think about that?
Georgia would go nuts.
Georgia would go nuts. Why?
Well, because you got your Atlanta fan base and you got your Jacksonville fan base. It would be very interesting. Dodgers fell apart, though, last night in that Philly game. They were down. They had somebody, I don't remember who it was, but it was not a pitcher on the mound because they ran out of pitchers. They gave up the game-winning home run.
I hope my Pirates can sweep the Indians today. They've won the first two. They've won 11. Like I said, they're on an 11-game winning streak, slowly but surely climbing back into the race. I'm getting excited. They can get back in the pennant race.
Anything else we need to go over this morning before
I don't
we
think
wrap
so.
up
Have
the
a good Wednesday.
All right,
a wonderful Wednesday.
All right. That's the world-famous Butch and Bob Show on WIFO, brought to you by Mike Birchford in Blackshear, Jessup Premium Storage, and Murphy Builder Supply.
If you're a strummer, a drummer, or a plumber, we've got your number at the Summer Clearance Event. Woody Folsom Chrysler Dodge Jeep Rams doing unheard of deals. Want to lease a new 19 Ram? How does $269 down and $269 a month sound?
Sounds like a deal to me, Billy G. Plus, Woody kicks in that free lifetime powertrain warranty. Talk to us.
Get in here to the Summer Clearance Event. Lease a 18 Jeep Wrangler for $349 a month and 0 down. Yes,